similarly, Baba, to this kind of endless option when it comes to relationships as well, I feel like modern success overall, the meaning of it also has quite a lot of options within it. What I mean by that, for example, is we now have an expectation to choose a lot of things, our careers, a lot of people for the cities that they want to live in, our lifestyles, even kind of your personal brand, your social media brand, how you want to look online, as well as how you want to look in your friend group. And we want to optimize and make the most of every single one. We want to be very productive and efficient in every single setting. And it can be exhausting to some people as well. I notice myself a lot of burnout in some people that really put a lot of effort into their social media and IRL kind of in real life persona. And it makes me wonder then, why does modern success, why does it require so many of these choices from us? Because when, like, for example, we were referring to the previous generation as well, your generation and the generation before that, success didn't tend to have that many choice or that many options available to it.
Yeah, because, most of the time, especially when in our time and especially time before us, your life was, most of it was inherited, who was your father and what he was doing, and you would come under the umbrella of the same thing, and especially during the caste system. So certain roles were already designed and assigned to a particular caste. You would follow the same trade or tradition or whichever caste you're in case of India. In case of Europe, so there were, of course, the peasants and lords, and there was a system like that as well, and people would be settling within that. Even in our age, whatever my father or my grandfather would have been, that had a lot of influence on what we can be, or the way we would be perceived or accepted in society was quite a lot still dependent on who your father is. But now that's not the case. So people, you don't inherit anything but create your own, not just life, but a way of life and lifestyle. And even sometimes people create their own value systems. And so whether that is a good thing or bad thing, but that's where society is shifting. And I wouldn't brand it as a bad thing because that's difficult to change. So what you can't change. So I think people should be cautious about not overburdening themselves with this perfectionist mindset. So we need to be best in careers or choosing the partner or choosing the university should be the best, or of course making effort to do better than the previous generation, for example, it's not a bad thing. So social mobility is a positive thing to do. But overburdening oneself with these type of choices and whether my brand is better than others or my identity seems lesser or more than, there shouldn't be any comparisons that create a lot of pressure. As long as you identify yourself, understand yourself, who you are and what one wants to be, and then align all those choices with your own value system. Whether you have created your own value system as well, doesn't matter. It's fine to create through understanding, through whatever philosophies you followed, the religion somebody has followed. Creating your own value system is fine, making sure that it sticks with the universal laws of truth, honesty, dignity, and no harm principles. But then aligning your choices with those basic principles and value system, you can't be wrong. So then you can't overburden yourself that otherwise I would not feel happy if I don't become this, or I don't feel comparable to A, B, C, or D.
And again, obviously, like you've previously said, I think it links quite well in the sense that comparison doesn't align with personal values. So ensuring it aligns with personal values, I guess, is what puts the most meaning and importance in it.